I think it was the second lowest tide of the year in Fiji, and I feel like it just pulled as the tide was going out. I felt like it was just pulling the swell into the reef sticks out. So I just feel like all the swell was just getting drawn into that reef, and it just started pumping. Like the switch just went ching on, and the winds and everything came together. It was just a special moment in time. This swell was a lot more consistent than last year's swell. There was a lot more waves, a lot more opportunities for guys to get huge, big ones, and even bigger ones that you couldn't even catch. To where the swell before, I mean, last year there was only a couple, 2 or 3 or 4 maybe. Where this swell there was just unlimited. If you wanted to wait out there all day for the biggest wave of your life, you could have waited out there all day and caught that one, or maybe 2. So those couple of huge ones that came in that no one caught, it was, I don't know, some people say if you're way up the reef, you could have caught it. I don't know. It would have been great to tow into or step off on your regular board. Those are just incredible empty waves coming through. In the water, you can kind of see them coming. I don't know. But from the boat, you can really see them coming. You're like, oh my God, I hope everyone sees what we're seeing. You know, the whistles start blowing. So yeah, Healy almost got sucked over. He was probably the closest guy to it. But the couple that I got over was, yeah, you're just heart's in your throat. You're kind of always paddling that way though, because you know it's so perfect. It's going like this down the reef. So you're like paddling to Tavarua, hoping you could skizzle up the side and over. But yeah, your heart's in your stomach. You're just like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Like Healy took his leash off. After those big ones rip through the lineup, it's like the smell is like, it smells like dead fish because it just like twisted and turned up the bottom. It's a crazy smell. And like just freaking grated the bottom of the ocean. It just smells like fresh kelp and fresh fish. Like fish just got grinded up down there. It felt like it was getting later in the day, and the wind just got better and better and better. And when the conditions were like that, it's just like, psh, that's what you're there for. That's what you pay that plane ticket, the boat, the hotel, credit card. That's when it all pays off. Everyone kind of was paddling deep, and I was looking the other way, like down the reef. I'm like, oh my gosh, this thing is like stretching to Tavarua, and that I like that look. That's similar to the look that I last year had, that I got, and I knew I could catch it. Healy was right there. He's like, you're gonna get so fucking barreled right now, fuck you. And I got it, and I got to the bottom. I was going like 100 miles an hour, and as I pulled up in it, I'm like, oh my God, I'm too deep. Ooh, oh no, I'm not too deep. And I just enjoyed the ride after that. There's a half of a millisecond. I was like, damn it, I'm a little too deep in here. But then I don't know, that wave lets you ride so deep in it. Even when it's 2 feet, you can be so far back there and make it. And when it's what it was, you could be so far back there and still make it. Like, it doesn't change. It just stays the same. It's hard to describe, because a lot of places, that changes when it gets bigger. It doesn't really change. I think that's why it's really, really special.